Hello everybody. In this video, my goal will be to make a game on Microsoft Make MakeCode Arcade. Um, Hopefully this is the right link. I'm honestly not entirely sure. Alrighty. So, basically this game is a Scratch knockoff. Scratch is, of course, the little programming kids where you drag and drop blocks to make games, code blocks. So, this is Microsoft's version of that. And I'm going to see if I can make a simple game in this in 30 minutes, okay? So I'll go ahead and set a 30-minute timer, hopefully. Come on, give me, how do I do this? I have not, okay, there we go, that works. All right, I have not used Google Timer before. Okay, new project, and we're just going to call this Pong, because for this video I want to make a Pong game where you have the two paddles on either side of the screen and the ball bouncing in between. So I'm going to go ahead and see, all right, so I'm going to click on begin. Alright, so that's 30 minutes on the clock, and let's go. Okay. I think I just said that I have never made a game with this before, but honestly, I think I tried once. So basically what I need to do is make a sprite, or costume, or whatever. So, sprites, uh, set my sprite to, uh, I don't have any idea. So create, my voice is not working right now. Set paddle1 to sprite. Okay, so I'll just make a red paddle here. I'm gonna go ahead and check for the dimensions. 1, 2, 3, 8. I assume that's the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the paddle will be right down the middle here. I'm gonna go ahead and make it a little bit wider here. And if I can erase this, I think with this key right here, that looks like it will suffice. Let me go ahead and put this in full screen. Okay, and done. Alright, so there we go, kind of player. Sure. And then we're going to do that on these. So sprite to, or paddle to sprite, it's going to be blue this time. So we're going to go right here in the middle. All right, done. That's also a player. So they should both be here. I cannot drag these. Okay, so controller. On A button pressed. Okay, so we want the up and down arrow keys and the W and S arrow keys, I think. Or W and S keys, sorry. So actually we don't have that. So we need A and B to go up and down. A, and then I duplicate this. A and B will go up and down. Just like this. I'll try to organize it a little better. Okay, so A will be to go up and B will be to go down. So A is going to be game. So we want to change the sprite Y by, I don't know, 10. Honestly, I have no clue for this. So, and then we're going to duplicate to go down by -10. Okay, so this needs to be right. We need it to be paddle 1. Or actually paddle 2. Yeah, I think it'll be red over here and blue over here. So red on the left. Okay, so paddle 2 is blue. Okay, this should be fine, right? So if I do this, start. Okay, that does not work. Oh wait, so, okay, A, B, um, menu. Okay, so it does work, it's just going the wrong way for some reason. So these need to be swapped. It's doing that. Go ahead and play. Okay, so that works as intended. Now, we need to set this to be, set the position to paddle 1 to be x is -10, y is 0, sure, and we're going to duplicate this for paddle, and this will be 150. So we should be able to do that, and then the y needs to be, okay, so y is 0 is at the very top, it looks like. So if I can do, yeah, so y is 0 at the top, and then we're going to want it to be at the middle, so that'll be 60, it looks like. Sorry, I'll just try and type that in there. So 60 there, and 60 here as well. And if I start that, they should be in the middle here. This got messed up, so that needs to be 10. Okay, that should be good, right? Okay, so up and down will be the red here, and then B and A will be the blue. And instead of doing 10, I want to do... Actually, I think 10 might be okay. I'll do like 8, or maybe 5 is better. Okay, so this is... Yeah, we'll do 5 for now. And then if I need to change it, I will. That's for paddle 2. So I want to make paddle 1 as well, so I'll duplicate all this. Okay, so W does that. How do you... Up and down. What is up and down? Oh, I still said paddle 2. Okay, so paddle 1, paddle 1. There we go. So this should be up and down, and then B and A for this one. Now, I need to go ahead and see... Okay, I have 24 minutes remaining. Yeah, okay. So that took 6 minutes to do that, so I should be completely fine, honestly. So I want to make another sprite, so set my sprite is a projectile, I assume. And we'll make this a nice white color, because I think the background over there was black. Okay, I'll just make it a little bit bigger still, and just see how this works. Done. Okay, so, and we want this one to be in the middle. So, ball, um, what is it, 80, I guess? And y of 60. Okay, awesome. That looks reasonable. Yeah, sure, that'll do. And then I think just start going up in a random direction and then just kind of bounce around a bit. So, sprites here. Change the... Is there a way to point it in a certain direction? We need some kind of movement that will go back and forth and also up and down. We could just change the X and the Y manually. So X and Y of ball by like 5. So yeah, that's just gonna launch itself off into the distance there. Okay, now when we hit the edge, we want it to, we want some logic here, I guess. So if it's on the edge of the map, I want it to detect when the ball is at the edge of the map. So if this is, if ball overlaps with the, okay, I can use this greater than operator. Uh, if it's greater than, uh, what is it? The map dimensions. Um, it's 160 by 120. So if the x is greater than 160, then we want to make it bounce the other way. After a little bit of struggling, I finally figured out how to make it do what I wanted it to do, so I'll let you see that here. Man, I don't know. Okay, so if it's equal to 1, then we're going to make it go to the left. So direction x forever if the direction x is equal to 1. So apparently it was not, so I'm going to go ahead and restart it. Yeah, so it goes the right direction. Now, if I duplicate this and I put it, we want to make it go, so it should always go to a random direction. There we go. And if we do the same for the y, then we should have the general idea here. And I'll keep the code the same for now and see if this works. Okay, so it's going up, which, sure, that's actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so it'll go in a random direction. And then now I want it to bounce. If the ball x is greater than 150, we're going to set it to 1, I guess. If I duplicate this, then we're going to change it to 2. So it should bounce left and right, but we can't tell because it flies off the screen. Okay, so, and now it should bounce back and forth, right? Yeah, okay, great. I have 13, 14 minutes. Okay. The same thing for the y, and then we should be completely good to go, and we'll just have to add some scores. Okay, so I just need to change the values here. So set direction y to, I'm just going to try it like this and see if it works. Okay, that did not work because it's going too far off the screen. So if it's greater than 110, I think it's because it's, the map is 120 tall, right? 120 by 160. Okay, so if it's greater than 110, then we need to bounce. So it should bounce, right? Okay, did not. Okay, let me read this code here. Okay, so I forgot to change this. I need to set this to Y, and it should work now, right? Bounce, bounce, and then bounce, bounce. Okay, this is great. Now, it's super easy to predict where it's going to go, but that's completely fine because it's the game idea is here, okay? It doesn't matter if it's predictable. Okay, I'm just trying to make a game in 30 minutes. And then what I need to do is make it so I can actually hit the ball back and keep score. So first, I'm going to make some variables for the score. Set the score to be 0. I'll put that in the top of this loop here. We want to end the game if it touches the X, if it goes too far in the X direction. So I think if I go to scene or something, or game, I guess, game over, yeah, that'll be great. So we're going to set it to lose, I guess. Awesome. We want to know if it's touching the paddle. If the ball Y is the same as the paddle, or if it's within a certain, so we want some and be less than something and greater than something. Ball Y. If ball Y is less than paddle Y minus a few, so like 5 or something, maybe? Where's math? Okay, minus 5. Then greater than plus 5. Oh wait, we want it minus 5. If it's greater than minus 5 and less than plus 5. Okay, maybe. And that's probably the longest block of code that's ever been made on MakeCode Arcade in history. Okay, so we only have 9 minutes left. I need to figure out how to make it bounce on the player's paddle. I'm just gonna duplicate this. Okay, so it's killing it. No, it's okay. It's messing up for some reason. I don't know. Okay, because it doesn't matter where it's at on the X direction. But it's just bouncing, that's for sure. Okay, so we need to make sure it's at the right, if the X position. So I'll just make another nested if all X is going to be, let's see. So currently this one's, the paddle is at 10, I think, right? Okay, so X is 10. If it's less than 15, and I'll go ahead and see if this works. Okay, so it's bouncing on the wall right now. And then if it's gonna hit the paddle, it should bounce. Let's go. Okay, so if it's less than 20, then we want to bounce. Maybe that'll work. Okay, come on. Okay, that works. Okay, if should be less than 20 or 25 or 10 or what? I only have 6 minutes left. I've got to make some progress really quickly. So, okay, we're gonna change this to just be 20. Play. And please, come on, please. I've got to know if this works or not. Okay, that works. Okay, now I just need to make this the same for the, so that's gonna bounce on the wall, and then we're gonna make it go this way, and I missed it. So red should still work, yeah. And then blue needs to go down. I missed. Okay, come on. Okay, so blue side is not working. Alright, that's good to know. So if the ball X is greater than 140, then we need to, the game, please. Okay. Okay, so 160. And then 140 is here. So if the direction is 2, so it's moving to the right, then we need to check if the ball X is greater than 140. And if it is, and this matches, okay, we need to put paddle 2 in here. That will be the reason. Here, please. Go, go, go. Paddle 2. Okay, this should work, hopefully. So that time I lost because I didn't press the button soon enough. This time I'm gonna hit the thing. I missed it. That's fine. Okay, it's working. That's good. Okay. So it's kind of janky. We need to make sure, I'm going to make this be plus 10, or sorry, minus 10 and minus 10, and then plus 10 and plus 10, and I'm going to check my timer as soon as I'm done here. Okay, we have 4 minutes and 37 seconds left. Okay. Okay, that works, and then this should work as well. Okay, awesome. Okay, this is great. Dragging stuff around on accident because this thing sucks. Uh, Score. So if it hits the thing, okay, 4 minutes left. Okay, no more water breaks. Okay, so if instead of going to, if the direction, instead of changing the direction X, we need to kill the game. So game over, and we're gonna duplicate this and throw it in here. Miss it, then we should lose, right? Score is 0. Great. Replay. And I lose that as well because I'm bad. Okay. I did it. Okay, great. And great. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so I'm super good at this game, as you can tell. Okay, and if I miss, then I lose. Okay, awesome. Now I need to also quit dragging around stuff. If the score is equal to, like 10 or something, how do I do this? I forgot. Okay, where's the, okay, it's green. Forever, if score is greater than, or if it equals, I'm just gonna duplicate this thing here somewhere. Come on. If it equals like 20, we'll do 20. We win. I don't have time to check that. I just need to make sure we can actually win. So instead of setting the direction, I mean, we're gonna keep the direction, but we're also gonna change the score. So game, info, sorry. Info, change score by 1. I guess we should have player-based score, but I can't be bothered. Okay, so I lose. Or I win, I don't know, honestly. I win that as well. And then I should win this as well. And I need to move this one. I win there. And I win there as well. Okay, there's not much skill required to play this, but that's fine. Okay, um, and then if I lose, score is 8. Okay, sweet. Okay, and that was a game in, what, 29 minutes, 28 minutes and 40 seconds. So, that was, yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, making a game in MakeCode Arcade in less than 30 minutes. Okay, um, nice. There should be a way to full screen this if I do this, and then I could replay, and then I need to replay again. Okay, it's difficult, kinda. Um, okay, yeah, I need to not be bad at this game. Come on. Okay, I want to try and get I want to win. Okay, nice. So this game is not very advanced at all, but that's completely fine. I just wanted to see if it could be done by me in 30 minutes. And I should have probably added a way to, or like if I do this in the future, I need to make it so that you can go in a random direction instead of going in these angles. Why did I have to lose that? Because this makes it super easy, because there's no randomness at all. It's just which direction is it going to go to begin with, and then after that it's just super easy. I just realized I'm super stupid, and the paddles can go off the screen. I forgot to. Okay, there we go. So I win. Um, yeah. So I think the paddles can just go off the screen if I just Okay, I'm just gonna spam click this here because I think yeah, you can just drive it off the screen. Um, but yeah, I will put the project link in the description if I can figure out how to share it. Can save it. Arcadepong.png. Sure, I'll save that, and then also your project was saved in this image. Import or drag it into the editor to reload it. I don't know how they did this. It's pretty cool though. Okay, got it. Okay, share project and copy link. Okay, sweet. So now if I go ahead and put this in Notepad, I'll put that in the description when I get a chance. And you can play it for yourself if you want to, or if not, that's fine. Yeah, but thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, if you want to. And yeah, toodles.